Hey Keto fam, Keto Kelly just getting her done. Today is Monday, May 7th, I believe. Not feeling great today at all. Throat is kind of itchy. I don't know if it's because of the pollen in the air. I don't know what it is. We've had rain for the last couple of days, so the pollen is pretty much washed away. I am up 2 pounds. I am up to 184.2 today. But I attribute it to two things. I could barely get my wedding rings off this morning. I actually had to take them off because it was pinching my finger so bad. I'm very swollen this morning. I don't know if it's weather related. My sleep has been spotty at best. I wake up 2-3 times a night, and it's not because of it's because of this hernia surgery. I'm feeling a terrible tug and pull, and I may have to go see the doctor to see what's happening with that. Excuse me. So I'm either getting ready for a huge whoosh, which is where you flush out a lot of inflammation, or I'm getting sick and I'm fighting something and it's causing inflammation in that direction. I just don't know what it is. This is swollen. This through here is swollen today, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I mean, that's not an issue with me. I always flush at some point, but I'm just not feeling great today at all. But right here I have a rack of St. Louis ribs, and I'm going to go ahead and put a dry rub on them. I don't do mine. I'd like to smoke them, but the hot box on our smoker has a hole in it, so it won't hold it. We need to get a new smoke box for our new firebox for our smoker. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw together a rub. This is my rub right here, and I'm going to tell you what I put in it. I'm using the Sucre and Gold brown sugar alternative sweetener, and this is, and it replaces 1-to-1 brown sugar, so there's no figuring it out. This is 0 sugars, 8 grams of erythritol, and I put 4 tablespoons of this in the rub. I put, I think the mesquite, yeah, the mesquite I put 4 tablespoons, and this is 3 grams for 2 tablespoons. I put 2 tablespoons of the applewood, and that's also 3 grams per, so that's a total of 9 grams, and obviously I'm not going to consume the entire 9 grams, because that would mean I'd have to eat this entire rack of ribs, which I'm not going to. I put about 1.5 teaspoons, close to 2 teaspoons of salt, about 1 teaspoon of black pepper, couple shakes of garlic powder, which probably equaled out to about 2 teaspoons. Some Mexican style chili powder, not much, just a little bit. And I'm going to rub it down with some of the liquid smoke, which is 0 carbs. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some of the liquid smoke on here. I'm going to rub it in. I got them upside down right now. I got my oven set for 245 degrees. I'm going to do a slow roast on this just like I would in the smoker. I'd probably do about a 225 on my smoker, but since it's in the oven, I'm going to do a 245. So I'm going to go ahead and put my rub on. And it smells so good because you got the mesquite and the applewood in there. I may not even use this whole thing. It doesn't look like I'm going to use the whole thing. It's going to be incredibly difficult to calculate this. I'm going to do my best, but again, it's not that much, especially if you're talking about an entire rack of ribs. There's one side. Go ahead and do a few shakes. Smoke on this side, and the reason I'm using the liquid smoke is because it'll give me that smoke that I'm looking for if I was to do it outside in the smoker. Go ahead and put the rest of this on. These are going to be in the oven for about 3 hours, maybe 4. It's 12, almost 12. It's 11:40 right now, or 11:35 right now. So I'm looking to have these around my last meal. But I will eat something before that. Probably around 1. And I'll come in and let you guys see me do that. But, yeah, I didn't use this whole thing. I mean, I probably could, but I don't want to overwhelm it. So, let me rinse my hands real quick. So there it is. I probably could put a little on the sides there, huh? Let me tip that up and hit that on the sides. Scrape it off the pan there. Yay! Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven for about 3.5, 4 hours, you guys, and then I'll come back in and show you the finished product of that when it's done, and then I'll come in a little bit later and show you what I'm eating for my first meal, my breakfast of the day. Alright, guys. Look at those, guys. It's about 1:35 right now, so it's been about 2 hours. They're cooking. They're coming along pretty good. Let it cook for about another 1.5 hours, and then I'm going to hit them with the broiler, crisp up the top, and I'll show you the finished product of those. Right now, I'm getting ready to show you what I'm getting ready to eat for my first meal. Alright, guys, this is what I've got going right now. I got a couple tablespoons of butter on my stove right here. I have 4 ounces of some deli ham, 2 slices of Land O'Lakes. I'm sorry for my appearance. You guys, really, I shouldn't be apologizing for this because I just don't feel good. Anyway, 2 slices of Land O'Lakes white American cheese. It's not the Kraft, it's actual Land O'Lakes, so it's a decent cheese. So, 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to go ahead and hit 3 fried eggs on there, and then I'm going to lay it right over the top of that, and that's going to be my first meal for the day. So, get 3 eggs in here. Without the shells would be nice. Ah, the yolk busted on that one. That's okay. So the ribs are coming along really nicely. They look really good. I can't, my whole house smells like a smokehouse. Oh, it smells so good. Put some salt and pepper on my eggs. I do like a runny yolk, not a straight over easy, because over easy does give you a little bit of a runny white, which I'm not a fan of. So I'm going to do like an over medium. And the butter burned, so that gave that a nice brown top on it. But I'll go ahead and take a pic of this, and that's what I'm going to eat right now. It is almost 2 o'clock. It's like 20 minutes to 2. And hopefully by the time those are done, it'll be right around 4 o'clock. I may eat a small salad with it with some spinach, some romaine, a little bit of tomato. I have a little bit of tomato left. I have some cucumber left. And maybe just a vinaigrette dressing on it. But I'll bring that picture to you and all that when I get ready to do that for you guys. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. And then I'll be back in with the ribs. See you in a sec. Okay guys, so this is a thing. Cold sore. I'm getting sick. Whenever I get sick, these damn things come out, and it just popped out within the last couple of hours. Now, I had these a lot when I was a kid, and I wish this medicine was around when I was a kid. It's Valcyclovir or Valtrex. It's for, what's the word, herpes. And not the sexual, well, it may be used for the sexual version of herpes, but cold sores and fever blisters are a form of herpes. And I have been getting these since I was a kid, and usually they come out when I run a fever, thus fever blisters, or I'm getting sick. So I must have a fever today and just didn't realize it. Probably a low-grade fever. Anyway, I'm popping my Valtrex. All right. Yummy. So right now it is 3:15 on my food scale right here. I have Some cut romaine is 1.5 ounces on there. I'm going to add some of my spinach to see how much that adds to it. I don't want to eat a lot of greens. That's 1.9. There's 2 ounces there. So it added 1/2 ounce, which isn't even close to a serving, because the serving is 4 cups. And it's probably cooked. That's hardly anything on that one. I'm going to add some olive oil. Let's guess about 2 teaspoons. Lime juice. And that may be just it. I may just eat it like that. Some salt. And maybe some pepper. That's it, guys. I'm really not looking to eat a lot of that. So, alright, let's put on the plate here. I actually need to put this in grams. That's ounces. I need grams. Zero. Okay. For a serving of the ribs, it's 112 grams is a serving. So, let's cut this right here. I probably could just hold it. Let's see how much this equals right here. That is 206. So to get 2 servings, I need to be at 224. This may take it over, this one here. Oh yeah, way over. So let's just break off a little bit. Cut off just a little bit on that. Ooh, hot. Let's see if we get to 224. 234, so close enough. I probably won't even eat all that. That's going to do it for me today, guys. I'm probably going to end up taking something because I really don't feel well. But I'll go ahead and post the carb manager for my earlier meal, carb manager for this, and then I'm going to call it a day, guys. And I will see you on Wednesday. Alright, guys, have a great day. I love you. Talk to you soon.